But little did she know, this journey would lead straight into the jaws of death. She slips into her professional swimsuit, grabs her surfboard, and heads into the ocean like she owns it. Riding the waves, Nancy looks like the queen of the sea. But then, cut, something was moving, something deadly. Suddenly, a dolphin leaps out of the water, followed by a few more gliding just beneath the surface. Nancy is mesmerized by the rare sight and instinctively follows them into deeper waters. But soon, she finds something horrific, a dead whale floating in the water. Blood has turned the ocean red. The massive wounds on its body send chills down her spine. Cut, where there's blood, there's always a predator nearby. She immediately realizes, something vicious is lurking below. Nancy turns back toward the shore, paddling fast, but it's already too late. A great white shark is behind her. Cut, let the deadly game begin. A wave slams her underwater, smashing her into a rock. Despite the pain, she swims back up and heads toward her board. Just as she climbs onto it, the shark drags her back into the water. The ocean turns red again. Cut, the hunter has found its prey. Can Nancy survive? Fighting for her life, she breaks free and resurfaces, gasping. She spots the whale carcass and knows, it's her only chance. Nancy hauls herself onto the floating body just in time. Her leg is bleeding badly. She rips off her safety rope and ties it above the wound to stop the bleeding. The pain is unbearable. She nearly passes out. Then, she sees a vehicle onshore. Cut, could this be the moment she gets rescued? Nancy screams for help. The car slows down. A man steps out. It's Carlos. But after adjusting his gear, he gets back in and drives away. Nancy's heart sinks. The shark hasn't left. It charges straight at the whale carcass. Nancy has no choice. She dives back into the sea. She swims with every last ounce of energy and reaches a nearby rock. But as she climbs up, cut, nature has no mercy. Her foot hits coral. Her body is covered in cuts, but she's alive. Now, she has to stay calm. That's the only way to survive. She stands on the rock, looks around. The shore is far, way too far. The closest safe point, just a buoy floating in the distance. With no immediate rescue in sight, Nancy lays down on the rock and passes out. She wakes up to the sting of saltwater in her wound. Now comes the hardest part, sewing the wound shut. Cut, if the shark doesn't kill her, the pain might. She removes her earrings, sterilizes them in seawater, and braces herself. She tells herself it's just local anesthesia. But the second the earring pierces her skin, the pain is blinding. Somehow, she manages. She finishes stitching and wraps the wound with her swimsuit. As night falls, the temperature drops. It's freezing. Nancy tears off parts of her swimsuit for warmth, wrapping her wound again using the sleeves. She lies back, completely exhausted, and falls asleep. In the middle of the night, a crab crawls onto her leg. She wakes up in pain and smacks it away instantly. Cut, but the real